Major Omkar. I am serving Indian Army officer and presently in a transition phase. And I have 10 years of service with Indian Army, presently undergoing executive course from IIM Indore. And on 16th of March, I'll hang up my uniform. So I am building up my profile as a project manager, and in Army, we, executed few projects, but in very ad hoc manner. So I would say as of now, don't have a project management experience in a classical or the corporate sense. So that's why I decided to undertake this certification. And as you know, I took initial training from you in the month of September, but because of my erratic schedule and the nature of work, I couldn't follow. I was not able to follow your 45 days of schedule. But I appeared for exam on 27th of Jan. But to be very specific, I started preparing in the month of December, and from then I continuously prepared, and I exactly followed the schedule which you gave. Like first of all, since there was a gap in between September to December, I went through your videos again. Then I appeared for beginner level test on the ICLEAF. Then I went through the PDF and then intermediate tests, and then then I went through the each and every answer where I went wrong and where I was right and why that particular answer was right. And then finally I attempted the difficult level test. But like you said, why I was able to clear the exam in all three domains at about target, it is just because of the quality and the level of questions in the ICLEAF and the practice. So I almost solved each and every question bank from the ICLEAF. And then the gold pack, after the last in the phase, the gold pack which you gave us, it was big booster, and it helped me a lot. During the exam day also, I had a limitation of only 3 hours because I had to report it to somewhere for my work. So I was able to finish off the exam in 2 hours 45 minutes and in a very smooth manner. It is just because the teaching methodology, systematic planning, which was absolutely taught by you, and finally the amount of practice and the level of questions which I could manage because of the ICLEAF. And finally, when I got this certificate, I would like to share with you, as soon as I completed my certification, and though I am yet to complete my MBA executive degree from IIM Indore, but I have already got a job offer because of this one certification. It is, it's a great booster, and I hope my transition will be smoother because of your guidance and because of this certification. So it was, I would say, a great journey and great learning journey, I would say.
Congratulations, Major, and thanks for sharing that good news to us. And so happy to know that you got a job, and also you also adapt to how the corporate project management, how it will be done. Exactly. Now it is not been new for you, okay? So yes, you can adapt to the hard hoc and as well as a traditional project management.
Absolutely.
Sure. Thank you. And so what do you want to say to the PMP aspirants, people who want to take this exam? What is your say on that?
Yes. Firstly, don't try anything else, because whatever you are suggesting, it is a tried and tested. It is a tried and tested method. During my preparation, in between, to be very honest, I also had a doubts. I called you many times, like I am not able to recollect anything, or I am not able to gain that confidence that whatever I have studied, whether it is sufficient or not. Rest assured, whatever sir, you are teaching, it is more than enough. Don't try anything else. You will just waste your time. It will not add any benefits, or rather it will be detrimental only. So just follow what you are saying step by step. No here, no here. You should be like, your focus should be straight like Arjuna. Whatever you are teaching, that is enough. Try that, because it is tried and tested, and certificate will be your hand with the minimum efforts and maximum learning and maximum gain. That's it. It is because I would like to share, because in my 10 years of the army journey, I have also been an instructor to the officers and the cadets. But the way you teach, it is also a new learning for me, because it is the method which you have generated, it is because of your overall experience, and and it is proven. So I don't think so anything else has to be done. Just follow what Shekhar sir, what you will say to the students. That my only message to them, and success will be theirs. That's it, nothing else. 45 days Infocareer ICLEAF road to project success, it's more than enough. They will be overwhelmed if they try to do something else. That's it.
Thank you for endorsing, Karthi. And what did you learn in this journey? Okay, from September to now, the learning, whatever you done, you can see there are a lot of differences in the way you work. Okay, did you saw anything shifting in the September to
So
now?
I would like to answer this question, from my perspective, with my background, because in the government organization also, like once you mentioned, you carried out a training program for the HAL in one of your, right? So in government organization, project management is, I would say, quite rigid, or it is quite ad hoc, or it is in very naive or the nascent stage. In army, we do a lot of planning, but it is the way, I mean, there is a vast difference between corporate project management and the project management what we do in a army. For, I would say, after appearing for this certification, it is more, I would say, it's agile, because requirements are constantly changing. So my learning per se, before you adopt, I would say, the agile approach, you should know the traditional project management, because it is a bread and butter. That's what I can able to extract. If you know the basics, if your basics are strong, if you know the traditional way, there is always scope of improvisation, or I would say in agile terminology, the scope of tailoring is there. So it was a great learning for me, like how you will manage the ad hoc project in a systematic, right from project charter to integration, scope, schedule. It was a very systematic approach. And not only in a project management, you can apply it in anywhere in your way of life. It is so that's what I was able to gather from it, and I would try to implement it in everywhere, in every domain. And apart, certificate is just a one thing. I would say the learning from you, the way you motivate people, and I would say it was a great experience. That is more cherishing experience, because, and I can say with a conviction, after school days, I came across such a good teacher for the first time, and I really enjoyed it.